So, hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam. I am one half of the McMeeples account on Instagram, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanics in the Welcome To series. So this is Welcome to the Moon, which has a bunch of different maps that you can play on, but I'm going to focus on just the evergreen game version of Welcome To, which is just welcome to your beautiful home or something like that. But it is probably the only or the longest staying flip and right in our collection. And so everyone playing, you can play up to 100 people because there's a bunch of different maps. But it's similar to a Yahtzee style game would be the, I guess, most widely known roll and right, flip and right game in that genre. But how Welcome To works is that everyone will start with this map where you'll have 3 rows of buildings that are unassigned house numbers and a bunch of this scoring gobbledygook down at the bottom. And over the course of the game, you'll have 3 piles that have a number on one side and a icon on the other side, where you'll have those 3 piles in the center of the table, and you'll have one item flipped over on each one, which will then create a pairing. So for this pairing, we'd have a hazard with a 10, and maybe there's another pairing that is a 7 with a fence, and then the last one would be a 6 with a pool. And so once you have all 3 of those pairings, you will choose one of the houses to fill in with that house number, and you'll have the opportunity to perform the symbol action that goes along with the number of you picked. And so the rules for placement for the houses is that you have to go from low to high. Like any typical street, the numbers go kind of chronologically, unless you live on my hometown street where the numbers were all spread out and it was hard to find my parents' house. But in the rules of Welcome To, you have to always put a higher number to the right of where you're filling in. And so that's the simple turn structure where you'll just be choosing a number to fill in and then having the option to take the paired action with it. And so in the base game, there are 7 different actions that you can take. The pool action, which we just showed, meant that if you fill in a section that has a pool icon on it, you get to circle the pool and claim it, which has a little set collection scoring thing down here. The park action, each street has park symbols that you want to fill in, and at the end of the game you'll score based on the number of parks that are filled in on that street. And so the shorter street you can get 10 points for, the medium street can get 14, and if you manage to put all the parks on the third street you'll get 18. And there's a slew of other different scoring mechanisms in the game. Each game will have 3 different scoring goals that everyone's competing to. And so I'm not going to do the full overview of what everything happens in it, but that's the general overview of the game, is that you'll flip over the top card on the 3 decks, revealing a new number and having a icon assigned. And every player will be on their own in real time, choosing one of those 3 options to fill in. And once you get to the point where nobody can fill in any of the 3 options, they'll tick off here, and that'll be a timer for the game. And at the end of the game, whoever has the most points wins. And I really like that simplicity of having 3 different options of icons that you can choose from paired with numbers, which gives you sort of a simple action of, just pick one of the 3 options. But it allows you to kind of not be stuck all doing the same thing and having the same option. And I really like how this reference kind of shows you everything you need to know to jump right into the flip and right. Flip and right generally is not my go-to genre for filler game, but Welcome To adds this light, breezy, easy to understand concept that provides a refreshing game each time, because you have to balance the kind of puzzle of, do I lock in a 13 pool here because I'll be able to go for that pool? That really handicaps me, because if I'm trying to fill in these 2 houses, I need a 14 and 15. And so that mind puzzle that the game creates is simple enough for anyone to understand. Everyone we've taught this game to, jumps into it fairly easy. You know, after the third flipping of the cards, it sort of clicks with everyone, and is a very fun filler game or intro game that we've had a lot of success with teaching people that aren't traditionally into our nerdy board game hobby. But that simple mechanic of the 3 deck flipping system is my favorite mechanic in the game Welcome To. I'd love to hear your thoughts of what you think of the game Welcome To in the comments below. And if you like content like this, please subscribe. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and would love to engage with you in the comments below. Take care.